Letcha Know. Letcha Know. Letcha Know. Letcha Know.
Yes. Welcome to the Letcha Know Podcast. We back in full effect. We got the panel back once again, and we got a guest in the house as well. She's back with us again. But first we're gonna introduce the guys first.
What up? This is AJ Lamar.
It's that unicorn in human form on Instagram. At NOOZ on that X shit. About to get to it, man. Hashtag Letcha Know Podcast. You know what it is.
And then we got to introduce our guest.
Hey everyone, it's Khalid.
And we got Khalid because we want to get her opinion on something. So my man AJ gonna go ahead and pull this video out. So go ahead. Let's see what we got going on.
What you mean you pregnant again, bro? I'm not doing this shit again, bro. You just graduated 8th grade. Come on, man. Get your shit together, bro. I'm finna send you with your mom. I'm not dealing with this shit, bro. You gotta get out of my house.
I don't care.
You gotta get out of my house, bro.
I'll go with my mom.
You gotta get out of my house, bro.
I'm gonna go with my mom.
The first time you got pregnant, I was cool with that. I wasn't really tripping. I'm like, you know, I'm fucking making mistakes. But you pregnant again? You gotta have doing this shit on purpose, bro.
I'm not
doing this shit on purpose, bro.
I'm not doing
Too
it on
young
purpose.
for all this shit, bro.
I'm not
Get your
doing
own
it on
shit
purpose.
first. Get your own shit first.
What do you mean get
Get
my
your
own
own
shit?
shit first. Then you can think you're having all this shit. But
I'm
right
only
now,
in 8th
you're
grade.
doing too much, bro.
I'm only in 8th grade. How am I gonna get my own shit?
Well, tweaking, bro.
How am I gonna get my own shit?
Answer the
I'm
phone
only
for your
in 8th
mama.
grade. No.
Answer the phone for your mama. She said, man, you got to get up out of here, bro. I'm not raising those. Bro, I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm not. Bro, I'm not.
I'm
Bro,
gonna
tired of this
leave.
shit, bro.
I'm gonna
Leave right
leave.
now, bro.
No. I'm
Finish
gonna-
putting all this shit in the bag and get the fuck out right now, bro.
No. I'm gonna leave when I'm ready to leave.
I ain't doing it, bro. I'm not doing it. Your mama on her way, bro. I don't know where you going, but you got to get the hell out of here.
She don't even want me to live with her either.
Bro,
So why are you
that's
saying
on you and
me?
your mama, but I know what I'm doing. I'm not doing this.
So you're not gonna take care of your grandson?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, yeah, I got him. But you went and had another baby, so you doing this shit on purpose.
So what about the next baby?
You doing
You're
this
not
shit on
gonna take care of that
purpose,
baby either.
Don't worry about all that. Worry about this one.
Kalina, go ahead.
You got the first take.
You first.
Okay, so my opinion, 2 kids in the 8th grade at 14, that's, to me, that's not cool. But at the same time, you got to look at the parents. How was she raised? Like, did the parents give a fuck about her? Did they show her the ropes and like let her know like if she comfortable with doing this, like where the fuck is the guidance?
If they didn't tell her after the first kid, she should have known off experience after the first one.
Thank you.
Shit.
And then like she calling her dad bro, and then like her mom don't want her, the dad don't want her. Like, come on now.
So is the father wrong for kicking her out after having 2 kids?
In a certain extent, yeah. But at the same time, no. Because instead of him kicking her out, like explain to her, like, no, this shit ain't right. This shit ain't cool. Like, why is she doing this? Like, what? Like, once again, it goes back to the parents. She only doing what she knows.
But it's too late now. Where it's too late to teach them anything. And usually it's around 14 to 16.
I mean, to be honest, I'm about to be 39, and I still don't got no kids. Have I taken care of kids? Yeah, I have. And I'm going to raise them kids like I was raised. Like, nah, y'all going to go to school. Y'all going to get your education. Like, you can't, when your kid, like you said, 14 and 16, like, you can't sit up here and be like, okay, well, don't fuck, don't do this, don't do that. Like,
I mean, you can say it. I mean, they may not
you
listen.
can still in them some type of, like, stability. And like let them know, like, no, that shit ain't cool. Like you being a parent before you a teenager.
I've seen a lot of Black parents, not all, of course. I'm only focusing on our community because this is all I really give a fuck about. So why do we have a sect of parents who want to be friends with their kids, who want to be, you know, the 40s is the new 20s, and the mamas is out here competing with their daughters, going to the club with their daughters?
That shit ain't right.
Explain.
Like, because like you like you said, like in our area and everything, like motherfuckers, well, I ain't gonna say motherfuckers, parents want to be their kids' friend.
Mm-hmm.
instead of being their parents.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not your friend. Like I got 10 god kids, and my thing is I play with kids, but I don't play with kids. Like we can joke around and we gonna have fun, but at the same time, you gonna have respect for me. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna instill in you some type of respect and stability. Like you're not about to be. I'm not gonna be like, oh, well here, hit this blunt or take this shot with me. No, because they at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck how big they are, how grown they choose to act. Like no, that shit is not cool.
It's
Mm-hmm.
not comfortable with me. I'm gonna let you know. I can't smoke with no kid. Like
Yeah,
even my son. Like I know my son probably smokes,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no way I can smoke with him. It's awkward to me.
Even
Like
after a certain age.
like
even
and
after a
honestly,
certain
like
age.
my
Like
father, may he rest in
it's just
peace.
weird to me, man. It's like it's
But
weird
I imagine
because
if
It
he's like
is. It
21
is.
and you know what I mean, he's above board and he's grown now. You know what I mean?
I
well,
smoke with
that's cool if
my
you
But
son
grown.
22, and I smoke with my son.
it's
Yeah, what's
called
wrong with that?
breaking
I mean,
that
well,
family
listen,
cycle. So
it's
if y'all kid is like this, how was the parents raised? And before that, you gotta break that cycle somewhere.
to each his own. I mean, I don't have no beef with anybody that does it, but to me it just feels weird smoking with my son. Now I get what you're saying. Like if he starts getting a certain age,
Yeah,
maybe.
he's 30 years old with him or whatever. It's like, bro, you're only his father in title. You're not really his father anymore in that regard. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I
no,
said, I got godkids. My oldest goddaughter is 13. When she's 21, like yeah, we might have a party or whatever, but I'm not about to sit up here and hang out with her and her friends
mm,
and drink with her and her friends. Like no, like I'm
Mhm.
gonna teach you to be responsible and like okay, make sure you know your limit. If you feel some type of way and you can't drive or whatever, or you ain't got nobody to pick you up, call me. I'm gonna come and get you. Don't leave with nobody. And if your friends is fucked up, I'll come and get all y'all.
But why you
But
think he kicking?
I'm not
But
about
why
to
you
sit
think he
up
kicking her
here,
out though? Why you
huh?
think he kicking her? Why you think he kicking her out though?
mm.
Because
I
because
mean, I don't
because
honestly, I don't know. I mean, I
because
can't
from a
speak on
man's
it
point of
because
view, the way I'm
it was
looking at it
just
is,
hold on, bro.
if I got a 14-year-old daughter and she already got one, more than likely he's taking care of that kid because she's 14. She ain't got
Yeah,
no money or nothing
he
like that.
already said it. Cause
Right.
Yeah.
she was like, well, you just gonna say forget your guy, your grandchild. He was like, nah, I got him, but at the same time, it's like, come on now,
You
like
got two kids. Yeah,
where
it's
is
time to
she
be
getting this
grown at this.
pattern from?
It's if you
And
want to be that
I'm an
grown
older
though, if you want to be
female.
that grown to have two kids at 14, you need to go out there and be grown.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
how I'm looking
no,
at it.
I agree with you. I agree with
Okay.
you. But at the same time, where she's learning it from somebody, or she don't got no type of guidance.
And that may be true, but herein lies the issue with men. And I'm about to pivot just a little bit, but women will do things and men will have to take care of that thing. And then when the man says, no, you go take care of yourself, it's like it's every excuse in the book for the man to continue to take care of you after you made your choice. You made that choice. Why do I then have to be responsible for those choices? At like he said, at this point, you're doing this on purpose. And then she
Yeah,
had the audacity to say, well, what about the other child? She ain't even had it yet.
right.
You about to have another one?
Yeah, I agree with the dad definitely because I mean maybe the first one, okay, I
But
get
the
it. But
second
the
one, yeah,
second
it's
one,
like you
yeah,
want some
you like, come
bullshit.
on now. Like,
Right.
yeah, like come
She
on
got to get
Like
now.
the she getting the
okay,
Timberland.
the
She
first
getting the
time is a
Timberland boot
mistake.
from me.
The second time is becoming a habit at some point.
There's no respect. There's
No.
no respect there. Because like
Yeah,
you said,
cause
even if you do something and you fuck up the first time, to do it again, that means there's no respect for that person at all.
None. It means you're entitled and you feel like you can do whatever and you're gonna be taken care of. And unfortunately, for some people, it takes them hitting, like they
I
gotta
can
hit their
honestly
head.
say every adult female in my life was a role model. Like they taught me the ways. Like, okay, don't do this, don't do that. Make sure you do this. Make sure you do that. So, like, I'm not making excuses for the girl because yeah, like you in the 8th grade. Like, do you even know cursive? Can you write your name in cursive?
Let me ask y'all this: does it matter? Does it change anything if the second baby's by the same dude, by the same baby daddy? Does that change anything?
No, to me it don't matter because you
It makes
shouldn't.
it considerably
Like
worse.
I said, the first time was a mistake. The second time is a habit. And so, okay, you 14, you on your second child.
You
Okay,
active.
so by
That
the
just
time
let
by
me
the
know
time
you
18,
active.
how many kids you gonna have after that?
How you even have? You got a whole baby. How you even fucking? How you got time to be smashing? You got a whole baby and you 14. Something ain't right.
But let's say
That's what
she
I'm
had
saying,
all the
like-
proper guidance. Let's say she had all the proper guidance. We still see it in society. Whole culture is real. Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Ice Spice, and the list goes on and on. Lotto. Whole culture is in. Having babies on your arm while you being the bad bitch is in. So how do we fix that? We can't fix that.
I can't speak on that because I was raised by my father and my mother.
Glorilla
To the day my dad died.
had the pregnant bitches twerking in the video.
And we know it's real. So my thing is, let's not pretend like the elephant ain't in the room. You see the same things I see on social media. And it's crazy. They're having parties where you got 7-year-old girls like in these play little kitty strip club things. It's like, what are we?
And to me, that shit is not cool. Like, you're in my eyes, in my opinion, you're supposed to raise your daughter up to be a woman, not a fucking thought.
Right.
Not
They
for the
doing what
street.
they see. They doing what they see. They just copying.
It's sad, y'all.
But
Twerking used to be like a mating call for women to get men. Now it's just like saying hello, good morning, goodbye. women start twerking when they get their paycheck.
Good day.
Like my dad told me, you're not about to be a wham bam thank you ma'am.
I was on my
And
daughter's
that's what the nowadays that's what these mothers are teaching their daughters.
But they don't look at it like that though. But they don't call it. They don't look at it like the wham bam thank you ma'am. No.
All that shit.
No, you absolutely right. They what they doing is like you said. It's a different mentality. It's still a wham bam thank you ma'am, but women have almost looked at it like now they got the power. Like I fuck who I want to, when I want to, how I want to, blah 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 blah, and they do it like you said whenever they want to. But men are still like, hey, it's still a wham bam thank you man. You ain't hurting our feelings for not calling me back after fucking me. I don't mind shit. You ain't hurting my feelings none. You the one looking crazy.
Like no,
but women don't get that.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, have I had a one night stand? Yeah, I have. Who haven't? Especially in like we're older, so yeah, I have. But am I doing it on a constant basis?
I got a good question.
Daily or weekly basis? No, I'm not doing that shit.
What about monthly? What about monthly? I'm playing.
No, we being honest, right?
Is there any way to circumvent a woman's whole season? Because every woman goes through this season in her life where she wants to explore her sexuality, where she wants to understand things.
As she should.
Is there any way to stop our black princesses from becoming hoes?
I don't think that's a hoe. I don't think a woman experimenting is a hoe.
No.
Why
is that?
Why?
Because they're humans just like a man. They call it soiling your wild oaks or whatever for men. They call it whatever they call it. But for women, they got to do the same thing. They got to know what they like and what they want too. Being a hoe and just being promiscuous is two different things.
It also goes back to how you was raised.
Hold on. Let them finish. Go ahead, Free.
No, that's it. I was just saying, being a hoe and being, I think, promiscuous is two different things.
Facts.
But see, here's the thing: like when we try to like do this thing where it's like because men do this, women should be able to. that argument to me is wrong because we're different.
Hold on.
Back in the day, we used to have women who were virgins, who were presented to families and husbands. Women don't have to go through 50 bodies, 17 bodies to be women. That's not even what we desire as men. The less bodies you got, the more I want you.
I agree.
But that's not intentional. You can't act like women are intentionally trying to get the bodies. They might like a dude really a lot, and then you slide out on them. Now she got to go do it again.
But
Now she's
like
on
I
body number
said,
4.
It goes back to how you was raised. I was raised different. I had both of my parents in the household. So I know what to do. And like I said, yeah, have I had a one night stand a couple times? Yeah, I've done that. I have.
We've all heard about the preacher's daughter. We've all heard about the preacher's daughter.
No,
having both parents in the house, don't always equal.
My father was far from a preacher.
No. What I'm saying is we've all heard about the girls who have a preacher for a father who are loose.
And what they say, the preacher's daughter is the nastiest motherfucker.
Yes.
Right. So having both parents in the house don't always equal up to good high standards.
But not only did I have both parents, I had both of my aunts. Like, so I had guidance throughout my whole childhood, my 20s. Like I said, I'm about to be 39 in a couple months. So, like, I raised my god kids how I was raised. Whether it's a 2-parent household, a single parent household, especially girls, because we don't have the same shit that y'all have. We can't move the way that y'all move. Like, we can, if we fuck 2 and 3 niggas in 1 week, we consider the hoe or for the streets. But y'all can do it. And
that's the problem,
like
there.
We're not on it.
Hold on.
It's 2 different sides. Like, we can't be how y'all be. That's why y'all are men and we are women.
Period.
We can't do what y'all do.
And that's exactly
that's why
how
I
it's
be trying
supposed
to
to
teach
be.
my I love kids. I love kids. So, like, I work in schools and all that shit. And I run it through different
Said I love
kids
dick. I was like, whoa.
day.
Well, until the white Caucasian woman
girl,
came and introduced herself to you guys all of a sudden wanted to do away with the black man. Before the white woman became y'all best friend and wanted to bring y'all into their struggle with their white man, now it's like y'all have adopted that against us. We've never oppressed y'all. We've never had the power.
I love my black man.
I love that.
I love my black man.
That's awesome.
We love you too.
We love you too. But some of y'all out there need to be re-educated. All right?
I love my black man.
Some of y'all on that feminist shit, and that's not even for y'all. That's not even y'all's ministry.
Reprogram. They gotta be reprogrammed.
Say that one for another podcast. They
gotta be reprogrammed.
I love y'all.
Men, but sometimes it don't attract the men that they looking for too, though.
But that's what I was saying is the way they look at it now is that the way that women look at things now is that they have the power. And so they're doing whole shit. But when they do whole shit, they don't want to call it whole shit because they feel like it's their choice. If it's up to them, they don't feel bad. But when they feel like they're forced into something or men are making them do something, that's when it feels like a hoe. If that makes any sense.
Yes,
no, it definitely makes
perfect sense. They make excuses for their hoism. They know what they're doing, but every time they get caught or got to be held accountable, they move the goalposts. They change the topic. They change the timeline. That's what they do. And calling it out and saying it is what it is not wrong. Like, we're tired of being quiet, ladies. We're bringing the quiet thing. We're saying it out loud now.
But they're gonna tell us who are we to talk to tell them what to do with their bodies, how to dress, and blah 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 blah, and all that. And that's where we get stuck at, because technically we don't have no right to say. We can still say our opinion and how we feel, because right is right and wrong is wrong, regardless. And all, you know what I mean? That's why I'm seeing it with you. But the way they see it is their body. Women got a whole man at home or a whole husband at home, and they got an OnlyFans page. Like that's where we at right now. Like it's the shit motherfucking women used to wear on Valentine's Day. They wear that shit to the gas station now.
And what's crazy is they will argue their husband down about why they need an OnlyFans page. Like the man is saying, babe, take it down. I don't want it. I don't like it. And you should automatically, he don't like it. So I'm taking it down. Yep.
I look at that as equivalent to, hey, who's that girl that keep commenting on all your posts? Oh, that's just Wendy. Wendy commenting and liking on all your pictures. Now I don't want y'all being friends. Right. Y'all can't be friends on Facebook. And we like, nah, fuck that. Me and Wendy cool. And you just ignore your girl, man. You gonna have all type of hell.
Happy wife, happy life. We know what that really means. That's just a very soft way of saying if you don't do what this bitch say, you ain't getting no pussy.
That's what that means.
That's exactly what that means. That's exactly what that means.
My bad, Khalid. Y'all. We must have been on some hot shit because my phone went dead.
Yeah, so I want to see if she agree. I want to see if she agree.
Right into the fire.
Term happy wife, happy life. AKA, if you don't do what she say, you ain't getting no pussy. Tell me like that's not what that means.
Kalina? I think so.
I can't answer that because I came in at the last, so I need to hear the whole what was.
So all I'm saying, the argument I'm making, the term happy wife, happy life is just a soft way of saying if you don't do what she says, you're not going to have sex with her because women weaponize their pussy when they don't get what they want. The term happy wife, happy life, that's exactly what that means.
I don't agree.
You don't agree?
Nope.
I agree to an extent.
Let the ladies speak first.
I agree with him because it's been times like, I mean, when whether it's a marriage, a relationship, a commitmentship, whatever the fuck you want to call it,
right?
Ain't nobody gonna get that way 100% of the time.
Facts.
Right.
But it's like, we can be arguing and I'll be wanting it, and either I'm gonna get it or I'm gonna ask for it. I'm still gonna get it or whatever, and it's gonna be vice versa. So I don't agree with that.
If it's a long enough time, if she's mad at you or if she decides for whatever reason she don't want to open her legs up to you, it's not going to happen. And sometimes women do get upset and they weaponize it against him to do what they want, or he ain't getting none.
That's when you call that friend that she don't like because he might get some pussy. That's when you call him. All right, that's cool, babe. That's cool, babe. I'm calling Evan. Fuck that.
That thing get weaponized. Y'all all do it.
Listen,
men do it too.
Hold on. We talking over each other. We talking over each other. Evan, what you got to say?
I said men weaponize their shit. Men weaponize their shit too. Also,
hold on, Kalina. We can't hear. Go ahead.
The first thing I was gonna say is that men weaponize their shit too. But second of all, the only reason I agreed with you to an extent is because when you say happy life, I feel like there's more to life than just pussy. Like, even if she giving me pussy, if she ain't washing the dishes, I'm still gonna be mad. If she ain't doing this or that, I'm still gonna be mad. So to me, it's more than just pussy when it comes to happy life.
I agree with that.
Kalina, you want to interject? You want to interject, Kalina?
Yeah.
Go ahead. And if your friend want to come in, give them the link on the phone.
She ready too.
Go ahead.
No, he already said he was like, no, because he walked in here and he was like, oh, he's speaking real shit. And I'm like, oh wait.
Like, no. But what you got to say?
So okay, we being honest, we being real, real shit. Last night, my dude got mad at me. It was some petty shit. He went to sleep before me. I got in the bed. He wanted some. I gave him some. We both was pissed off. And it was some petty shit. So no.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
When that happens and you know that he want, how do you know that he want? Is he like, hey babe, I know we upset, but can I get some pussy? Or do you just know?
I know.
So you paying attention. You're paying attention in the midst of your anger or disappointment. A lot of women don't do what you do Because at the end of the day, I got to live past this moment that we're in. So if I choose to weaponize myself against him, he's going to remember that, and I'm sowing a seed of dissent in this thing that I still want to have after we get past this moment. So kudos to you for that, but a lot of women don't do that shit.
Exactly. So like it's like I said, it's not always happy wife, happy life because we both can be beefing and like at the end of the day we both might want some. So are we gonna be like, oh well, he got an attitude with me or I got an attitude with him, so I want it, he want it, so just fuck it. Like nah.
When you say because most times when you're mad at your girl or you mad at her, y'all not gonna be close. You gonna be on one end of the bed and somebody gonna.
You're right. Some of those nights don't end up in making love. That's damn sure.
We gonna be back to back.
I've been married before, and when we mad at each other, man, there's no way that we're touching.
Maybe it worked out though, because she did say it was over something petty. Maybe it was so petty that it was still, it wasn't worth, missing the orgasm over. You know what I mean?
I'm bringing this shit to the podcast. I'm coming from a masculine perspective. I'm not feminizing shit about nothing. Like, fuck that. Like, if a man is being a man, guess what? I'm gonna be paying attention to my woman. I'm gonna be making sure I'm reading the room. I'll make sure I hear her. I don't need to feminize. I need to masculinize that energy. Like the only time I'm gonna be soft with a woman is when I'm touching her, I'm holding her, and that's it. I ain't being soft nowhere else. Are you crazy? You on my time or you not on no time? And that's the Book of Future 1621.
Damn. So the only time that you like sensual is like when you holding her?
Women don't want you to be soft, but they want you to be soft with them. It's the only feminine energy that you should have: empathy, compassion, romance. But other than that, as a man, you should be stoic. You know what I mean? Save your jokes and your smiles for your crew, for your circle. Maybe you can sprinkle a little bit with some coworkers.
Guess what though? I've seen a dude who was nice as fuck and he had a gun on his hip. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this without saying too much. Like, I got in trouble for a gun, being a protector, not for a man, but for my family. And I consider myself a nice woman, a nice person. Eric, am I lying?
No, I ain't lying.
And is kind of like when I hear women say shit like, "Oh, I go crazy over a man with a beard." I'm like, we all can grow a beard, right? It ain't that big a deal.
Not all of us.
Well, 90% of it. Everybody can have a gun. Anybody can own a gun.
Any real man can tell a difference from a real woman or a woman that's needy or expecting something or wants something.
That's all women.
That's not true. That's not true. And because I'm a whole woman, and
so you don't need.
Like, I don't expect the man to take care of me. I don't expect the man, like, do I want to protect her? Hell yeah. Like, because that's like if one of y'all was to come for me, like, y'all stronger than me. I can't defend, like, I can try to defend myself, but at the end of the day, y'all gonna fuck me up.
You 280, I'm 180. So she might think she could whoop my ass. She might be like, I'll take that nigga.
No, I dead ass. I know I can't. I don't give a fuck how strong you are, how weak you are. At the end of the day, you're still a man. I'm still a woman.
Yeah.
And when I say you, I don't mean just you. I mean most women. When if they see, like you said, they see Twan, they gonna be like, yeah, that nigga's gonna fuck me up. But me, I'm 5'7", 180. 5'7", 180. They in their head, they like, I might be able to take this nigga till I go upside their shit.
Yeah, I've tried it and I've done it. Like, at the end of the day, like, I would never purposely put my hands on a man because I don't want no man putting their hands on me.
That's right.
Right.
I don't give a fuck how angry you are, like how much we arguing, none of that shit. If I feel I want to put my hands on you, I'm gonna walk away. I don't even feel that way. Cause like I said, at the end of the day, you're a man.
Have
What I'm
you
saying
have
is,
you have you ever been in a situation or known a situation where like in that relationship where the woman was like you said more acting more masculine and maybe more abusive than onto the man, and the man staying, but we're trying to figure out why is the man staying in an abusive relationship? Has anybody ever seen anything like that?
I don't know a woman who can subdue a man to a point where he's taller, bigger, stronger, and she's just beating the shit out of him. You want that to happen. You like that to happen.
But some of them will try, though. They will try. They will try.
Like, cause I mean, I know, I ain't gonna say a lot of females, but I know some females where they be like, oh well, this nigga he do whatever I tell him to do, and
Right.
he submits to me like. So I'm gonna just put my hands on her. I'm be like, all right, now when this nigga knock you the fuck out,
Yep. No,
don't
that's
go
real
calling
shit.
the police and don't be mad because
I didn't cheat it with bitches that say the same thing. Oh, man, fuck him. He ain't gonna do nothing. I'm like, damn girl, you coming home at 2 o'clock in the morning? He ain't gonna do nothing. He don't care.
But
Man,
it's
fuck
like
him. He ain't gonna do shit.
That's
at
the
the
ones
same
you gotta
time, it's
leave
like
alone, man. That's the ones you definitely have to leave alone because they ones that
coming
put
from
you
a
in trouble.
female's point of view, like you gotta give what you want. You can't
Yeah.
sit up here like you said, the whoever the female like allowing the man allowing her to coming home at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and oh well, he don't give a fuck. But how would you feel if he did that?
Right.
Right.
It's gonna be some type of problem. So you gotta
Yep.
like, and I was taught that when I was younger. You gotta give respect to get it. It's not earned. Well, I mean it is, but it ain't. You can't sit up here and constantly put your hands on a man because you angry, but when he angry and he knock you the fuck out and you got a black eye or bust lip, and then he put his hands on me, but you started the shit, and then when he finished it, it's a problem.
1000%.
It's like don't know men like yeah, like Valentine's Day is for us females, but at the same time, like it's for men sometimes too. Like men want to be catered to, men want to be somewhat taken care of. They want to be appreciated and all that shit. So it's not a one sided thing. Appreciation, some type of love, some type of acknowledgement, something. It's not y'all just don't want well she let me fuck or she gave me some head or something like nah like because to be honest like just like with us females like it's out here. Y'all can get that from anybody. Y'all men. I'm a female. We want the same thing. We just want it in a different way.
You think the white husband's coming home to nothing on Valentine's Day?
It's a whole different
What is the
conversation.
white woman
no,
doing for the white
no,
man on
no.
Valentine's
We're gonna
Day?
cut this
We'll
short.
be here for another hour.
That's a tease. That's a tease right there. That's a tease. We're gonna keep that as a tease.
The white man getting brand new cufflinks
Oh,
and all kind of
He getting that guap guap hot tour 2000 bop bop gobble gobble.
Look, don't
maybe a little hot tub getaway, a little hot
oh
tub
my
somewhere.
God! Stop
The
it!
white man getting treated like the boss, El Jefe.
Oh shit! We gonna say that when we get another panel like we did. Y'all got any other thoughts before we go,
brother? I think we good, brother.
Hey, you want to say something? Give them a shout out to your social media real quick.
So for me, it's _AJ Lamar on TikTok, _ AJ Lamar 7 on IG.
Hey man, at Unicorn Human Form, like you see on the motherfucking screen. You can catch me on the X at NOOZ, and anything you see with hashtag Letcha Know Podcast, that's us.
Collaborate with us. We'd love to have you on. You can give a shout out. So thank you for all the subscribers, people. Wow. And then listen, and if you don't feel like you can Come on. If you don't agree with us, come on the show. Come on the show. Have no problem. Just don't be disrespectful. That's it. That's all we ask. But we out.
We're fine.
Yeah.
Letcha Know.